We're searching for the best chili pan mee in KL, and locals told us to come to Ken. And we ordered a nice spread. We've got wet chili pan mee, dry chili pan mee, bean curd, fried dumpling, fish cake, and teterik. So let's dig in. We're starting off with the classic dry chili pan mee. It comes with a soup on the side though. Mee is noodles, so you see the noodles in here. We have some minced meat, there's anchovies, onions, and then we have this poached egg that's kind of runny. And we're gonna add some chili paste to it too, because that's gonna give it a little heat. We'll start with a nice spoonful. Now we're gonna mix it up. The egg glosses over the noodles and actually makes this more like a sauce, even though it's a dry pan mee. All of those ingredients are binding to the noodles as we mix it up. Mixing it up completely changes how this looks. We have all of those pieces clinging to the noodles as we had that egg mixed up in here. Moment of truth. Whoa, these noodles are just incredible. There's so much flavor. We only added a little bit of the chili paste, so it has a really even spice layer, so it's not overwhelming, but very enjoyable. But all the ingredients come together, sticking to those noodles to give it a nice punch. These noodles are so fresh and they have a nice chew to them. And those anchovies give it a nice crunch that comes through with these soft noodles. It almost has a carbonara feel to it. In the dry version, comes with a soup, so I'm gonna check it out too. But what I find interesting is that it almost cleanses your palate right away. So I'm interested to try another bite because this could be a game changer for getting that fresh bite each time. We're going back to the noodles after we cleansed our palate. And the soup really did give it that palate cleanse. It looks so simple, but there's so much flavor in here. You can't even describe how much flavor is in this bowl. So let's try the wet version now. We're gonna add some of the chili paste again. And this one is just like the dry, where we have the anchovies, some minced meat, the egg, noodles, but we're getting the grains that we had in that side soup, as well as it's all in the broth. So let's go ahead and mix this one up. The egg turned the broth from clear to creamy. So I'm curious if this is the same side soup as the broth. And after mixing, I'm seeing that not everything is grasping the noodles the way the dry version did, but there's enough hanging on here, so there's got to be a lot of flavor. Now for the moment of truth. It tastes completely different. The flavor profile isn't the same. And I find this very interesting because maybe it's the way the ingredients mix with the noodles, whether they're grasping or if they're going to be heavier in the broth. So let's try the broth. I don't know if it's the same broth. I should have tried it before mixing. So you have a nice even heat from that chili paste, and you can taste each of the ingredients like the anchovies and the meat. The noodles have that same soft consistency. The ingredients here are almost infused in the broth, and you can taste the anchovies a lot more. But the quality of the noodle, very consistent, but the flavor profile is almost completely different, and it's worth trying both. But if I can only pick one, the dry chili pan mee is a clear winner for me. We also got a fish cake, the bean curd, and these dumplings. A little bit of everything just to try. And they brought this tub over with the fish cake, so I don't know if you put these together. So I'll try it by itself first. It looks like it's kind of broken up. It almost looks like tofu. Actually, this is not what I was expecting. You could tell that's fish right away. Let's try it. It has a spongy texture. It's a little salty, but you can tell it's fish. We're gonna put some of this on there. Now let's try the sauce. It didn't taste like anything I expect. It has a little bit of spice that it adds to it. It's not too spicy, and it almost makes the fish fishier, but it's a unique experience either way. And we got bean curd too. I've never had this before. It's really long and flat. It has a light soybean flavor, and the texture is interesting just from how long and fried it is. Gives it a little bit of chew. It reminds me of tofu a lot. And we got this fried dumpling. I'm really excited about this. This is classic. It's a fried shell. It's kind of soft, and maybe that's chicken. Very good. The thinner parts are crispy, and the middle part is light and airy. Now we have a teterik. Teterik is incredible. You have to get this in Malaysia. Teterik is really refreshing. It's this black tea with cream. It's a little sweet. It goes perfectly with this meal. If you're in KL, come to Ken, get some chili pan mee, and I'll see you in the next video.